Now to a story that just came out on Bloomberg. FTX Trading is considering proposals from 3 bidders to restart trading. The company will make a decision about how to proceed by mid-December. This is according to the company's investment banker, Kevin Kofsky of Perella Weinberg Partners, who spoke during a court hearing in Wilmington, Delaware today.
And Shonali, let's stick with the FTX story because Ruin is a new documentary by Bloomberg Originals that dives into the collapse of FTX, as narrated by Bloomberg journalists and some of the central players in the rise of digital assets. Here's a sneak preview.
I don't think he even had almost a conception at some point that it was wrong or right. I think he just had the mentality that he has to win.
It was almost like trying to explain like business ethics 101 to a baby.
Sam has basically become a villain in everyone's minds.
This committee will not stop until we uncover the full truth behind the collapse of FTX.
Will this be the last of its kind? No. This is the nature of capitalism. Get over it.
Now let's bring in one of those journalists in Ruin, Bloomberg's Hannah Miller. So Hannah, just watching that makes me super excited to see the whole thing. Can you tell us a little more about what we should expect?
Yeah, so we get an inside look into the collapse of FTX, but we also look at the crypto industry more broadly. And I think it really helps set a foundation for understanding, what went wrong in this industry over the past 2 years. And we hear from some pretty colorful characters within the industry.
What do those people reveal about the way that FTX was functioning and why it really matters today? Because what's remarkable about this documentary is really coming out in the middle of the trial of Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yeah, one of my favorite interviews for the documentary was with Alex Pack, who was a venture capitalist who passed on investing in Alameda Research. And this was before FTX was started, and Alex Pack saw major red flags. He saw issues from the beginning. So I think we get, this idea that things were pretty wrong from the start with both Alameda and FTX. And it's been really fascinating to see things unfold in real time and have to make a documentary, about things, still moving pieces within the crypto industry.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's anything we know about crypto, Hannah, it's that it moves very fast. How much does this take a forward look as well, and to not just what happened within the industry in FTX, but where it goes from here in the aftermath?
Yeah, I think the documentary asks some pretty interesting questions about what will Sam Bankman-Fried's legacy be? This was someone who publicly claimed to support good causes and be an effective altruist, but obviously his legacy has been extremely tarnished by what happened with FTX. So I think there is...
Yeah, Hannah, really quickly here, you were talking about how this took a broader lens at the crypto industry, and after this had been finished up, Gemini and DCG were sued by New York's Attorney General for alleged crypto fraud. What's still wrong about the industry that has not been fixed yet?
Yeah, so I think people are, realizing that regulators are cracking down on crypto. I've talked to founders who are moving their businesses abroad. They want to work environments where they're not going to have as much vigilance. So it's been really interesting to see that, there are still victims of bankruptcies who have not gotten their funds back. There are still founders, who are raising money for dubious projects. Yeah, still a lot happening.
All right, well,